Labour recently announced a great new policy, taxing capital gains on housing with an exemption on farms and the family home. This will redirect investment towards far more productive causes, businesses for example. For too long, New Zealanders have simply sold houses back and forth to one another. This is a very bad way of running a modern economy. This policy will also fund free doctors' appointments, which is a great pro-worker policy. As expected, the government and the partisan hacks that serve them have started criticising this policy. They are panicking. They are polling very badly. They are scared of losing the next election. Their attacks have been even more desperate than expected. Just look at this absolute slop. The Taxpayers Union is claiming that Labour said they would not introduce a capital gains tax, and now they are introducing one. Do these idiots realise that Labour is not in government anymore? They have not been in government for years. They are not introducing a capital gains tax. They have announced it as a policy for the next election. It is very normal for policies to change between elections. Every party does this. And this piece of propaganda literally implies that Labour is in government and is currently introducing this policy. Have these people totally lost touch with reality? Is Labour in the room with them right now? Whatever moron made this should be watching the Minion movie, although they might be too stupid to even understand that. Labour did not introduce a CGT, they are not even in government. If I was a member of the Taxpayer Union, I would be demanding my money back. The paycheck of whatever moron devised this post is wasteful spending. Of course, the Taxpayer Union exists exclusively to further the interests of rich elites. That is its practical function, so nobody is surprised that they hate this policy. National attacked the policy with a similar dishonest and desperate attack. They accused Labour of lying. Chris Hipkins ruled it out last election, and now he is campaigning on it. As I say, it is normal for political parties to change their policies. Every political party does this. Is National dishonest because they are not introducing the policies they promised back in 2005? Is National dishonest because they are no longer continuing with Think Big? What a joke. Policy platforms change between elections. That is the norm. What a stupid, disingenuous attack. These people must think the public are stupid if they think these narratives are going to convince anyone. Of course, if National want to talk about lies, we can talk about that. What about when they promised to keep the First Home Buyers Grant and then abolished it without warning to fund tax cuts for rich landlords? I remember that. That was an actual case of disgusting dishonesty. National is very desperate. Chris Hipkins has said, bring it on. He has pointed out that Luxton has made hundreds of thousands from buying and selling homes. He paid no tax on that. Meanwhile, he makes minimum wage workers pay high taxes. What a self-serving fraud. Hipkins should press on by making the debate personal. Luxon will quickly get flustered and overwhelmed. He is not cut out for this. He will become even more awkward and unlikable. And hopefully, he will get the sack next year.